What's the oldest food or drink you've ever found at a family member's house? Dad and I went through his coffee cupboard and we found stuff going back as far as expiring in the month my brother was born. This happens to everyone. We all have stuff that's at the back of a cupboard or the bottom of a box that we forget is there or is just kind of part of the furniture. And it's not really doing anyone any harm. But once you've identified it, remember that you do not need to keep it. I find in my own house that some cupboards are so full of stuff I don't use that the stuff I do use has nowhere to go. And we tend to focus on the stuff that's out in the open that we can see. But really, a lot of the time, the stuff that we need to get rid of is in boxes under the bed, it's in the attic, at the back of the chest of drawers, at the back of the kitchen cupboards. And the thing is, my dad loves a cup of tea and he loves a cup of coffee. So how much nicer would it be to be able to put away everything he actually uses without it balancing in front of layers of stuff that will never be touched? Which brings me neatly to the mug cupboard. Mugs are one of the biggest clutter culprits. Because why would you get rid of a perfectly good mug? A lot of the time they're souvenirs, they have sentimental value attached. Or what about that imaginary scenario where a massive group of people turn up on your doorstep and you have to make 50 cups of coffee? Here's a good example.
That was one that was made by one of you.
Peter, apparently.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to keep that, that's
Well,
fine.
he may want it back.
He won't want it back. If you want to keep it as a memento, that's fine, but he won't want it. I think it's a pretty rational fear from parents to think that if they get rid of some of our childhood stuff, maybe we'll come home someday looking for it and be really upset that they got rid of it. And really, that's why I'm here. A lot of the time with your own clutter, you can't see the wood for the trees. And it's so much more helpful to have someone there to tell you, no, you don't need to keep that. And as my dad kept saying, once this stuff is out of the house, he will never think about it again. And it does feel good to get rid of things that you don't need. It's really nice to see that Dad's favourite mug that he uses every day for his morning coffee, having normally lived on the kitchen counter, can actually go in the most convenient shelf in the mug cupboard. And finally, look at how many mugs we were able to get rid of. I'm really chuffed with this one, but there's loads more to do. See you next time.